I wanted to pop on because I shared with you guys the new mini fan yesterday, and we talked about them a little bit in the box video. So today I wanted to do like a more in-depth look on them. It's not like a super like in-depth thing. It's a very simple product. So I actually gave Jeremy one when they first came out. I gave him one and I was like, listen, babe, I want you to do like a for real deal experiment with it. I want your honest opinion because let's face it, if he gets to go on a free damn vacation, I want his opinion. He's going to work on it too. So he did some work. Um, and this is the gray one. We have gray, blush slash pink, and mint. And that's all it is. It's this, and it weighs nothing. It's super tiny. It fits in the palm of your hand. Looks like a little cloud. The fan is very neat. It's been super popular, and like I said in the post, I really cannot remember a product launch as exciting as this. I mean, warmers have been great and sold out, and limited time offers like Jack and all of those have launched, and those have come out, and those have been amazing. But as far as like a permanent product in the catalog, I do not ever remember anything being as popular as this daggone little thing. It's just a fan. That's all it is. Whisper quiet. It's if you have a Scentsy Go, it is the same concept as that. Or if you have the wall fan, it's the same thing. It's a fan. It's got I guess those are the intake, like the air comes up or something like that. You have to have that cycle. Like you have to have a space for the air to come in, to go out or something like that. Some sciencey crap, but super simple. It's very lightweight. It's very, very small. It comes with a USB cord. I guess it's a micro USB cord because it's the small one, however you could say that. So I think it's technically a micro one, but it does come with a cord. I've heard the complaint is the cord is small, and Jeremy did say that. He put it in on his desk, and like he has his monitors up here, and then his tower is down below, and it couldn't fit, like it couldn't reach. So he put it on top of his tower, but he has a warmer in his office anyway. So he said it worked good in his office as far as like his space right there, but the warmer, I can smell it when it comes. Hey Leslie, he said I could smell his warmer when I walk in. Like I walked in Sunday and I could tell he changed his wax because I could smell it as soon as I walked in the back door. So, and I imagine Kayla, if she's still on here, she would be able to tell you the same thing. Like you can probably tell when he changes his wax. So, but he was like, and even before I mentioned it, when I told him what I wanted him to do with it, he said, I want to use it in my car. He's like, that would be great in the car. So he put it in his car. But it's very simple. It's very, very, very lightweight. Whisper quiet. He said the same thing. He said you can't hear it in his patrol car at all. It plugs into any USB. You plug it in, it's on. You unplug it, it's off. The USB is port on, it's on. USB port off, it's off. So it's simple. There's no on, there's no off. Plug it in and go. One pod. That's all it takes. Pods, these little plastic cages full of scented beads. They come 2 to a pack when you purchase them. $10. So this is 15 and 2 pods are 10. And I can get personally, because I use the wall fan upstairs and I use my Go at my desk, and I can get a month out of 1 pack of pods by using like the wall fan upstairs because it's in the bathroom. I'll put both pods in. 15th, I shake them and flip them, and then I can get another 2 weeks out of it. So same thing with this. I just say every week, shake it. It can go this way or it can go this way. It doesn't really matter because it is a little bit, it's hard to tell, but there is a little bit of a thickness difference between the top and the bottom. There is no pop, like it doesn't like pop on or click in. That's probably the only downfall. It does fit a little more snug if you put the bottom down versus if you put the top down versus the bottom down. So, but they fit in there. Plug it in and off you go. They have these little feet on the bottom. These little feet. So it sits off your desk, but just a tiny, tiny bit. Jeremy had his in the car, and he put a rubber band around it to hold the pod in place so that it didn't go anywhere. Now, he could have used something a lot prettier than this rubber band, or he could have used one of those clear hair ties or something like that. But with it having these little ridges on the side, it fits in perfectly, and it does not take away from the feet. You can see the feet still stick out further than the rubber band. One of my teammates took very, very thin Velcro and stuck it like here and here so that she could Velcro it to her dash. So that's the only thing, but it keeps it from falling out. So if you're going to use it in your car, that's the only downfall, is it can slide. I've seen people stick it in their cup holder, and then your pod could come out. So just stick a rubber band on it and off you go. It does not affect the scent whatsoever, and it does not affect the bottom. Like I said, you can see from the rubber band, it does sit out further than the feet. So you're good to go there. Everybody is loving these. They are flying out of the warehouse. Pods are going like crazy. So many of the whiff boxes that have these in it have sold that they've had to change the scent of the pod that people are getting at least 3, or I think we're on the 4th change as to what pod you get in it, because of the fact this thing is crazy. It's so cheap.